We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready. Get ready.
Good. 180.
Mike 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 36.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Check it back. Check it back. Check it out, Reed.
Run. Hurry.
Be ready.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Like 20.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to mine. 58.
Average wall.
58 to mine. Check pass.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Solomon Thomas able to get him for a loss of about 3.
But Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Mike 22.
I'm trying to collect.
Motion.
Shell.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Here we go on fourth. Gone. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They go with Chubb on second down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll run on first down. It's McKenzie. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long.
Regular. Pistol.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Who that?
Bravo. My touch.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
Check.
It's a game of 20.
On first down, McKenzie. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
31-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Watch the twist.
Hurry. Check the call.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Alert.
Check. Crunch. Watch the safety.
Alert.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Get ready.
Up. Regular.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Turn.
Hey, Foxtrot. My touch.
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he's forced out left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Violent. 64. Weak.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On second and goal, Mayfield back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Intended for David Njoku. It's third down and goal at the 6-yard line.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Derrick Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Motion, pop.
2 for 1.
Here's Goff. He completes it to Henry. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He finds Taylor, complete. To the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taywan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
X3, 218, chop.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Check 9, check 9.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
180. King. Shift. 80 weapons. Hurry.
Stay home.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, Echo.
I'm coming.
Alert. I got it.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
We go tonight. 180. Obama. Turbo.
Out of the gun. Gone. Uncorks one for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
They'll try and run with their fullback. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle.
King.
Hurry. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the
Hey, Steve 6.
Watch my board.
From the 44, Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hurry. 54. Here we go. Point it right.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On second down now, it's Henry. And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. A first down carry for Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On second down, here's Henry. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Look, 180. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Whip. Watch the whip.
This one caught by Davis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down. Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Check. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Chopper! At the 21-yard line.
On second down, it's Henry. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now it's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Brings up 4th down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on. 20.
58, come on. Come on.
From the 50, it's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Big ass, big ass, big ass. Check.
Again, it's Henry. Runs through the contact. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Switch, switch, switch.
Shell. Five.
On 4th down, Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Under 10. Point it right. Regular. SOS.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mike 5-4. Let's get the ball.
Hurry.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield off the play fake. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
What?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 22, Goff. Incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They keep it with Henry on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
They'll try the left side. McFarland, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to have a 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
4 down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Earlier, they had 2 other 4th down conversion attempts that did not go their way. This time, it does go their way.
And this reminds me of a conversation I had with him in the offseason. There wasn't even a game to be played. But what he told me, I have enough confidence in my team and my play-calling ability that I think I can always pick it up. Thus, they continue to go for it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 31, check 31.
Hey, kill. Super.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sione Takitaki just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
I got you, baby. I got you.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Landry now on the return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Alert! 6-6, pull it high.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Set, 180, up, up. 54.
You want this?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's impressive. 54, right there, 54.
Hey, alert!
The 36-yard line.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And an alley to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Throwing. Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Chubb. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Charlotte, 64, weak.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seibert able to knock this one through. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to over. As a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Goff now to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Landry. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Hurry! Right there in the middle.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Hurry, hurry! Run. Hey, Haywood! I'm coming. Mike by 5, Mike 55, Mike by 5.
Mayfield to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Alert! Pistol. Hurry!
Here's Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. This is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, You've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they